Hey y'all, good morning. Something just happened a few minutes ago, and it reminded me of something that happened the year before, not last year, but the year before. And I decided to come up here. Ooh, the sun is sun kissed. Anyway, um, so it reminded me of something that happened a while ago. So I decided that I was going to do a quick story time on it, or whatever the case may be. So let me tell you how. This is the day that I realized that I'm gonna stop being nosy. Okay. So I get out, I come out the house or whatever the case may be, and I get in my car and I notice that there's a cop across the street. Now he's facing the opposite direction of where would be going. So I'm on my way to work. So I was like, okay, cool. So I look up and I look at the time and I was like, oh yeah, I got time because I usually stop at Starbucks on my way to work. So it had to be like after a little after 7 a.m. So I'm like, I'm about to sit here and find out what's going on. So I cut my music off and I cracked the window so I could be nosy. But in the meantime, I'm still getting myself together in the car. You know how us females, we don't get 100% ready in the house. Like we get halfway ready in the house and the other half is in the car. So I'm in the car, I'm doing whatever. I don't know if I was looking at my pocketbook, at my phone, whatever. All I know is that I hear her. So I looked over. Now, before I hear this knock on the window and I see that the cop is across the street, in my head, I'm going to sit here and be nosy because over the last couple of years, the house across the street, they be having a lot of activity going on. There's a lot of traffic flow over there. So I want to be nosy. And I was like in my head, if I don't make it to work on time, I'm just going to let the military know, hey, listen, something happened and I wasn't able to get off my block. That's how I was going to spin that one. But again, I look over. Why? It was the cop. I roll the window down. Officer goes, hi, how are you? I'm looking for Miss Jackson. When I say my heart hit the bottom of my car, if not hit the floor, I was like, what is this in regards to? He was like, are you Miss Jackson? So then he flipped the page and he said, yes, you. And then he said my first name. And he said, here, you've been served. Y'all, that was my first time ever. That was my only time. But that was my first time ever being served. I didn't know what it was. So I looked at the time. I was like, "Ooh, look, I'll deal with this later. I got to get to work." So on my lunch break, I look over the paperwork. Why it has something to do with this old place that I used to live at in Mallside, in what was it, in Charlottesville, back in 2014. Why? What do y'all want from me? Anyway, I cleared it up. I didn't have to go to court or nothing like that. I called them. It was a misunderstanding for whatever reason. It was real stupid. But yeah, I decided after that I'm just gonna I'm gonna mind my goddamn business next time. So when I see the popo, I'm gonna keep going. Cause the police give me PTSD. I ain't got time for it. All I'm saying is I'm trying not to be nosy no more. Y'all have a good day.